challenge. Today is our first day to get started with our workouts. Today's workout is going to be circuit style, so you're going to be pushing it as hard as you can. We'll go 3 exercises, then we'll take a little rest, and we'll repeat. And you'll see this is going to be the pattern for the rest of this workout. So today, all you need is a pair of dumbbells and some space to move around, all right? Those of you that are just beginning and have a little lower fitness level, I want you to probably just use your body weight. Those of you that have been doing this for a while and you're buffies, go ahead and grab a little heavier weight. You want to make sure that you pick the right weight so by the time we get to the last few reps of each exercise, you're huffing and puffing and you're ready to stop. All right, let's go ahead and warm up first. So what I want you to do is actually just kick your own butt. We're going to go ahead and just literally kick your own butt. We want to get the heart rate up nice and slow. We want to be able to get the blood flowing to all of the different muscles. A warm-up is really important. It sets the tone for the rest of the workout. We're going to do each of these for about 30 seconds. All right? Here we go. Let's go ahead and change it into a jumping jack. Here we go. Take it up. Now, some of you might need to modify some of this. It's hard to make it so that it's just the right type of workout for every fitness level. So be smart. Some of you might need to step it back down. You can actually make it a little low impact if you need to, or if you have shoulder issues, just use the legs. All right, we're going to go into what's called a Frankenstein. You're going to stretch and do an active warm-up for those hamstrings. So there's no jumping involved. Just take the hands straight out in front and kick the feet up towards the hands. You want to try to keep the legs as straight as you can, and you'll feel a good stretch in the back of the legs. You're also getting the core engaged. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and take a nice wide stance. Here we go. We're just going to go into a plie lunge. Take the knees, line them up with the first and second toe. You want to be able to still see your toes. So if you notice that the knees are traveling too far forward, you're going to put a lot of pressure into the knees. We don't want that. We want to feel it in our glutes, in our inner thighs. Feeling good. Your heart rate should be getting up there. Should be getting a little bit out of breath, but not dying. Save some energy for the rest of the workout. Good. We're going to go ahead and hold it down low. We're going to warm up the upper body. I want you to imagine you've got a punching bag right in front of you. We're going to punch it. You're going to alternate side to side. Keep your shoulders down and away from your ears. Draw in those abs, make them nice and strong. Really get a good rotation, but all the movement's happening from the waist up. All right? You're getting the shoulders warmed up. You're getting those obliques nice and warmed up. And the legs should be feeling nice and toasty too. All right. We've been going just a couple of minutes. This is considered our warm-up. All right. Let's start the workout. Okay, so like I said, you're going to grab a pair of dumbbells. Pick the right weight. Don't get too crazy. Although don't get too wimpy either. So I want you to pick a weight that is going to really test your limits, but not put you over the edge, because we've got about 3 rounds of what we're going to be doing today. So save some energy for the end. Okay, we're going to do what's called a bottom-to-bottom squat. You're going to hold your dumbbells at shoulder height. Okay, so not down here, but up here. What happens when you do that is you're going to feel that those core muscles have to engage to try to keep the spine nice and straight. So hold right here, take the feet hip width apart, keep the toes facing forward, and you're going to squat. You're going to go down as low as you can. All right, now notice that when I go down into a squat, I can still see my toes. We're going to do this for 15 reps, so if you've got your form right, I want you to keep going. But I want to show you what a bad squat looks like. A lot of times people think it's about the knees, and they'll bend their knees forward. Notice how my heels are raising it off of the floor. You don't want that. Imagine you are sitting back in a chair. So really sit those glutes back. Take yourself down as low as you can. And then when you come to the top, push those hips forward. Finish this 15 reps. Good. We're going to move into our next exercise without much rest in between. The next exercise, we just need 1 dumbbell. All right, so put one of your dumbbells down. Let's put it into the right hand first. Go ahead and get into a lunge position. Same thing with the squats. You want to make sure that knee is directly over the ankle and not too far in front. Keep it in the proper alignment. We're gonna go into rows. Here we go. Row. Good. You wanna drive that elbow up towards the ceiling, like you're starting a lawnmower. Now notice too, your legs are working, your upper body's working. You're having to balance using the core strength. So keep those abs engaged. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself toppling over. We're gonna do 15 reps on each arm. I have no idea how many I've done, but I want you to do 15 and then switch. Okay, so take your weight, put it onto the left hand. We're gonna go ahead and get into that lunge position with the right foot forward, keeping your body square, and row. Good, I'll count this time so I know where we're at. 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Okay, we're gonna put the dumbbells down. All right, so we put the dumbbells down. Now we're just gonna depend on our own body weight. So you wanna get into a plank position. If you don't know what that looks like, what you're gonna do is get down onto the floor. You're gonna take your hands directly under your shoulders, okay? From here, you wanna keep your shoulders over the wrists. Otherwise, if you're too far forward or too far back, you're gonna put too much strain on the shoulders. You're gonna tighten the core, and you're gonna go into what's called a straight leg thruster. It looks like this. You're gonna jump forward, feet going towards the hands, and then jump back to that starting position. If you need to modify, the next step you could do is bring it in as a bent knee and go back. But we're gonna try to go for a straight leg thruster. So join me for 15 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Check your shoulders. 10. Make sure they're over your wrists. 3 more. Last one. Good. All right, so we just finished first round. We get about a 30 to 60 second rest. Catch your breath, grab some water. We're gonna go through all of those 3 exercises one more time. So grab your dumbbells again. We're gonna take them up to the shoulder height and engage the core. Here we go, bottom to bottom squats, 15 reps. 1, 2, good, 3. Push through those glutes. They're your driving force right here. Keep those abs drawn in. The weight of the dumbbells is going to make it so that you're wanting to let gravity just take over, pull you flat over in front. Don't let that happen. Hold it tight. Good, 5 more. Okay, 1 more time. And perfect. Okay, we're going to put 1 dumbbell down. Here we go. Get into that lunge position. Take it right here. Okay, find your balance. Draw on those abs. Keep the shoulders down, the neck long. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch it. Now if that weight felt too easy, grab a heavier weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, last 3. These ones should feel tough, all right? Like you can't quite get them all the way up. You're just about ready to lose it. That was a little too light for me. Next time I would have chosen a heavier weight, but that's okay for, just showing you what we're doing. All right, let's get into our plank position. Here we go. Keep those legs nice and straight as you can. Ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! All right, we get another break. Woo! Get some water. And we've got a new set to get started. All right? Okay, we're on round 2 now, so we're going to do 3 exercises that are going to involve our upper body, lower body, and core. So you're going to grab your dumbbells again, make sure that they're the right weight. We're doing some overhead presses. Now shoulders, they don't take a lot of weight to wear those muscles out, so make sure that if it feels too heavy after this first round, go ahead and make it lighter, and vice versa. If it feels like too light, you could do 10 more reps easily. Grab a heavier weight. You don't want to cheat yourself out of progress, all right? Here we go. We're going to take your weight, and I want want you to kind of distribute it between your feet. You're going to make a nice strong base to stand on. I like to have one foot in front of the other. Other people like to do this, but what I want to make sure you're careful of is that you're not letting the back arch, okay? It's really important to keep that core engaged and have the hips pressed forward. So that's why I like to have one foot in front of the other to help keep that nice and solid. Okay, so I want you to take your hands. We're going to take the elbows about shoulder height. Now your dumbbells don't want to be in too close to your head. Have the dumbbells right over the wrists. And we're going to alternate going right, left. All right, we're going to go for 15 reps. There's 2, 3, 4. Keep those abs engaged. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now these last 5 are the ones that should really count. You should feel those muscles fatiguing. Good. One more time, each side, right and left. Okay, we're going to keep the dumbbells, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into a forward lunge. We're going to add a bicep curl to it at the top. So keep the dumbbells, keep the palms facing forward. I'm going to lunge towards you. I want you to notice that I'm keeping my knee over my ankle. I'm not going forward into a really deep lunge like this. You just want to take a step forward. Maybe I'll go sideways so you can see me better. And I'll move the dumbbells out of the way. You want to go forward with a big enough step that your knee is right over the ankle as you drop. Okay, so this knee is over the front ankle. This knee is right under the hip. Does that make sense? So we're going to a square. Now, if I step back, bring the feet together, that's where we're going to add the bicep curl. Okay, we're ready. We're going to go right, left equals 1 rep. Here we go. Right leg lunges forward, step it back, bicep curl. Left. Good, there's 1. So because we're doing really 30 bicep curls, pick a weight that's doable. This isn't the type of weight or the heavy weight that you would normally do if you were just focusing on bicep curls. Good, keep those abs engaged and the chest open. Don't let the body fall forward. A lot of times people do this. Don't let that happen. Keep yourself upright through the whole motion. We're halfway there. Here's our number 10. We've got 5 more reps. The good thing about working our upper body and lower body at the same time is we get a lot more bang for our buck. And what do I mean by that? We're getting upper body working, lower body working. That gets our heart rate way up there. Higher our heart rate, more calories we burn during the workout and after. We get a good afterburn. One more time, each side. Now, we're going to move into the next exercise without a lot of rest. Okay, put your dumbbells down. Take yourself into that plie position that we did in our warm-up. Again, keeping those knees right over the ankles. Take your hands right behind your head in a surrender position. We're going to do TikToks. Here we go. We're going to go left, right. Five more times. We go left, right, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, and 15. All right, now you deserve a little break, so grab some water, and then we're gonna do that all one more time. All right, good job. You guys did awesome with that round. So, just to let you know, I'm like laughing at myself because I'm just huffing and puffing over here. I've spent the last 3 days in bed with a little bit of bronchitis, so bear with me, but hey, it's real life, right? We all should be huffing and puffing. If you're not, then you're not pushing it as hard as you can, right? So be honest with yourself. Check in with yourself. when you're doing each of these exercises, you want to rate yourself on a 1 to 10 scale. You should be working right between that 7 and 8, okay? 7 and 8, you could still hold a conversation, you could count out loud, but you're definitely going to hear yourself breathing heavy, and you maybe could have a conversation, but you don't really want to, all right? You want people to just leave you alone so you can get your workout done, all right? Hopefully you've had enough time to recover. We're going to grab the dumbbells again. We're going to go into those alternating overhead presses. Now, the other thing I want to also make clear is because I am talking at the same time, I might get off on our count, okay? You know that I want you to do 15 reps, okay? So you keep track of where you're at. I'll do my best to be able to keep track of where I'm at, but really a rep is just a suggestion. It's something that we want to figure out the number that we take our muscles to fatigue, almost to the point of failure. All right? Where am I at? We've got one more. I've got my husband counting for me. That works a lot better. All right, keep the dumbbells in your hand. We're going to go into those forward alternating squats with a bicep curl. Here we go. Right foot forward first, keeping that body upright. Curl, left foot, curl. It helps if you keep your abs engaged to keep your body upright and keep your balance. Another thing that helps me a lot is if I find something that's in front of me for me to just focus on, just stare at. If I start looking around the room, next thing you know, I'm falling over. My balance is lost. So I want you to find something to stare at. If it's on the floor, that's okay. If it's your cute husband holding the camera, that's even better. How are you doing? Heart rate should be up there. Using that upper body and lower body at the same time. More bang for our buck. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go, I think, 5 more reps on each side. Good. There's 11. 12, how are you doing? You hanging in there with me? You can do this. It's not supposed to feel easy. It's supposed to feel hard. Hard is where change happens. All right, we're down to our last rep on each side. Here you go. Curl it up. Last side. Awesome. Okay, now, last time I kept the weights out of my hands. I'm going to challenge you because that maybe felt a little too easy. Take the weights either right here or right here. I'm going to take it right here. We're going to go to those TikToks. Ready? We're going to go to the left and then the right. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. I really feel my abs engaging every time I bend over. I love that. This is a spot in the body that I never mind working. Good. 3 more. Good. Last one. And we did it. Round 2 done. All right. Go ahead and get that drink of water again. All right, we're on round 3. Are you ready for this? Okay, we're gonna do what's called a kettlebell swing. Now, obviously, I'm just gonna use a dumbbell, so it's not an actual kettlebell, but you can mimic a kettlebell by just using a dumbbell. So if you hold the dumbbell like this from the round or whatever shape it has, but on the end, you can hold it just like you would a kettlebell. So I want you to take your feet, take them nice and wide. I'm gonna kind of go at an angle so you can kind of see what's going on with my hips, okay? And my upper body, because a lot of times people don't quite know how to do a kettlebell swing. And I'm going to show you first what an improper kettlebell swing looks like, okay? It's when people try to make it all about the upper body, and then they use the arms to swing. That's an improper kettlebell swing. Really, a kettlebell swing, you power from the legs, and that momentum from your legs is what swings the kettlebell up, okay? So I would use probably a 20 or 25-pound kettlebell. This is just a 10-pound dumbbell, but for example purposes, or just for what we're doing today, I'm going to use this one. If this feels like it's not enough weight by the time we get to the end of the reps, do more reps, okay? Just double it. You've got to customize this workout so that it's right for you, all right? Let me show you a proper kettlebell swing. I want you to squat into it. You're going to let the upper body come in between the legs like you're hiking a football. From here, you're going to drive those hips forward. And that swings the kettlebell. All right, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to do 3 more unless you need to do more. You go ahead and do more. All right. Awesome. I love kettlebell swings because it really engages your butt. If you want a nice butt, do kettlebell swings, okay? Grab your dumbbell again, and we're gonna go now into a reverse lunge, okay? So similar to a forward lunge, I want you to keep your body positioning the same. All right, so you're gonna keep your upper body upright instead of hovering over, and you're gonna step back, dropping that back knee, staying on your toe. A lot of times people do this. They'll kind of twist their foot and flatten their foot behind them. Don't do that. What that does, let me show you from the front, what that does is that turns your hips. All right, that's putting a lot of unnecessary strain right here in the knee. Turn your hips, make sure that they're forward and square. All right, so you're on your toe, you're gonna drop that knee, and then from there, driving through that front leg, instead of pushing off the back leg, you're gonna bring yourself back up to that starting position, okay? Transfer your weight to the other foot, and you're gonna do the same thing, all right? So having something, maybe a mirror in front of you, can help. But if you don't have a mirror, that's okay. It's good to just become aware of your body position. All right, you ready? What we're gonna do, actually, I forgot. I'm gonna have us just do one arm. Put your arm right over the head. And let's go ahead and just do one arm at a time and one leg at a time. Okay, so we'll just get that wedge so that it's just perfect on one leg before we move on to the other. Here we go. Keep that core engaged, arm ahead or above. Step back, step together. Step back, step together. This is one of those exercises that's a little deceiving. It looks a lot easier than it is. You're having to really engage the core to keep yourself from falling over. All right, and I love it because it's really working this front leg, and I'm using my stabilizing muscles in my shoulder as well. We've got 3 more. You've got this. Keep the arms straight. Last one. We're gonna go right into the other side. Take that other arm straight overhead. Should be in line with your ear. Keep your upper body straight. Here we go. Step it back and up. Now, going back to what I said before about keeping your balance, keeping your eye on something that's in front of you really helps. Good. I'm huffing and puffing again, which is good. If we can get through this video without me losing my voice, that's an extra bonus. Here we go, we've got 5 more. Good. Last 3. 3, 2, last one. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put these dumbbells down. And we're gonna get into probably my least, but my most favorite exercise. It's called a burpee. You know you love them. I'm gonna show you a full burpee, and then I'm gonna show you a modified burpee, okay? Full burpee. You wanna get down on the floor. You're gonna start right from the floor. We're gonna pop that, and let that jump, okay? That's too advanced right now. That's okay. Go into that plank position, like we did with the straight leg thrusters. Jump it forward, stand it up. All right? That's modified. Okay. Now, we're gonna go 15 burpees. I'm hoping that I don't just pass out on the floor, but hey, that means I got a good workout. Here we go. All right, and then down on the ground. And jump. Are you with me? Come on, you can do this. Halfway there. We did it. Catch your breath for 1 minute and then we get to do that all again. All right, we're back through round 3. We're gonna finish with a bang, all right? Grab your dumbbell, kettlebell, and let's go to 15 kettlebell swings, okay? Make sure feet are hip hip width distance, maybe a little bit wider, and remember to use the power in the legs rather than the arms and the upper body. Here we go. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last 3. Go more if you need to. Good. Okay. Grab the one dumbbell, put it overhead. Here we go. Reverse lunge it. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost there, 13, 14, last one. All right, switch it over to the other side, straight overhead. Here we go, keep those abs engaged, step it back with the right foot, keep your abs engaged to keep that balance. Good, 2, 3, make sure you're going up back onto that back toe and not dropping the heel. Last 2, and whoo, let's get these burpees over with. Here we go. I like to stall, but we're just gonna get them done. Here we go. Down on the floor. 1. We're gonna think positive thoughts. We love burpees. They're awesome. Woo. Don't stop. There we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we did it. Can you tell I'm happy about it? I'm gonna try to talk to you while my breath is like gone. You guys, I'm so proud of you for sticking with this. You can get a workout done in 20 minutes, and you don't really need a big expensive gym to get it done. Do your best, push yourself to where you're like this. You're out of breath, and before you know it, when the 21 days are over, you're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna reach your goals, you're gonna feel stronger, your self-confidence is gonna be much higher, and you're gonna be ready to get out there and make the world a better place. Good job. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me know how you do, by the way. I want those comments, all right? Let me know that you did the workout. And make sure you give me a thumbs up if you thought that it was a good workout. All right? It's like I said in my letter, it's like my tip jar. I love it. I wanna feel like we're part of this together. All right? Take care. Thank you.